Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Roman Wolf Gaming, and don't I have a treat for you guys? For today's video, we are finishing up Heaven Binder, and honestly, it breaks my heart because this is one of my favorite builds I think I've ever created, and it's super fun to use, and I can't wait for you guys to see the final part of it. And by the way, we have 2 gauntlet challenges today, and I have a special surprise for you guys, so don't forget to tune in and let me know down in the comments section if I did a good job at surprising you guys. But before we go anywhere, I had to give a special shout out to these MVPs of the channel and very loyal community members. The first up is Shadow King 9628, who is no stranger whatsoever to this community. With his 5 pounds, I love watching your builds and so fun to use in my own time. Your community loves all the content. I'm really glad I do it every single day for you guys, but I have to thank you guys for keeping me motivated and keeping going, because I know things do get tough and life gets tough, but you guys always push me over the finish line, so that is my thank you to you guys. And Shadow King, thank you so much for being a rising star. I really appreciate it. I love you as always, brother. And last but certainly not least, someone who's been making a special appearance to the community as of late, R4M Nick Nieder. Really means a lot to hear from him. 11.99 euro. Brother, I feel for you. That damn mantis has been the bane of my existence for a long time. Really like what you did with this build. Just consider upgrading your Earth Rakshasa, I know I'm pronouncing that incorrectly and I apologize, to the max. That will upgrade your shield from paper mache to 10. You know, I've been goofing around, honestly, and just kept on beating the story modes over and over, and I completely forgot to upgrade half of my spirits. So I might just make a complete new playthrough. You guys let me know down in the comment section if that's something that you guys are interested in, because I really need to get everything upgraded. Thank you so much for the advice. I really appreciate it, brother. Everybody, let's get some major W's down in the comment section for both of these superheroes. They truly mean a whole lot to this community, and they mean a lot to me from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys, and it's always good to hear from you guys, and hopefully we hear from you guys in the future. And speaking of shout outs, I had to give you guys a shout out. We were at 5,525 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you. Like, literally, please keep doing what you're doing. You guys are the absolute goats for that. We are on the road to 10,000 subs, and every little bit counts, and I appreciate all the love and contributions that you guys have been giving to the channel. Please keep it up. And just a reminder, this channel can take donations. However, it is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. And if you do donate anything, you will be shouted out in the next video. If you can't donate anything, that's perfectly fine. Liking and subscribing to the channel does more for me than you realize, and please don't forget to hype the video if you can. Which reminds me, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more, as well as leave comments down below. And if you have no idea what you want to comment, just give yourself a shout out. You guys earned it. Okay, with all that said and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Everyone be safe. I'll catch you guys in the outro. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is great to hear from you. And today we are finishing off the Heaven Binder build. And I'm kind of sad to see this go because the Wukong stance is my favorite build in the entire game. But who knows, maybe we'll figure out something later on in the future. So we'll always say see you later, but we'll never say goodbye here at Roman Wolf Gaming. But with all that said and all the emotions out of the way, let's go ahead and go off the build. So first off, we are going with Jugu Bang. The attack power is 135, critical hit chance is 6%. The unique effect, the gauge of the 4th focus meter no longer depletes over time, which is really going to help us stick it and to make sure that we get into the Wukong stance appropriately. Now, it's called Heaven's Equal whenever you have 3 of the Wukong armor set fixed together for a short duration after casting a spell, moderately increases critical hit chance, and whenever we have all 5 equipped, upon critical hit, slightly reduces cooldown for all spells. Now, of course, you need all 5 of these pieces in order to unlock the Wukong stance, so without it, you're not going to be able to do it. Now, another thing as well, you have to finish the game 3 times with the true ending, and that means defeating Erlang. If you don't, you cannot unlock the Wukong stance. And if you haven't already, sorry about your luck. Okay, we're also going to be rocking with Weaver's Needle. Slightly increases critical hit chance and critical damage. And we are also going with Snake Sheriff. We are going for an all-out glass build, and Snake Sheriff is greatly going to help us out. Significantly increases attack, but nullifies defense. So we are definitely a glass cannon. And for the Kuros, we are going with 2 Beast Buddhas for that extra critical damage. 2 Cat's Eye Beads to help out with that critical hit chance. And last but not least, Fragment of the Ocean Settling Pillar. What this does massively extends the duration of the Great Sage form and further increases attack while in this form. And for the Gourd, we are going with the Immortal Blessing Gourd for those 8 sips. Health recovery is half, but attack is increased for a short duration after using the Gourd. Drinks, we are going with sour wine. Each sip restores 24% of maximum health. For a short duration, increases the stamina cost of all actions, but enhances the damage dealt by all charged heavy attacks and varied combos. Soaks, we are going with Robust Antler. Using the Gourd when mana is depleted moderately increases attack for a short duration. And because we are going to be using Spellbinder, whenever we take a drink with Robust Antler, it is going to moderately increase our attack for a short duration because mana will be depleted because of Spellbinder. And last but not least, we are going with 2 Tiger Relics. That way, when using the Gourd, moderately increases critical hit chance for a short duration. Okay, so if you look over to the right side, these are our base attacks. Attack power is 208, critical hit chance is 24%, critical hit damage is 193%, and no damage bonus. Let's see if we can increase that. All right, so first, Spellbinder. Take a drink. Okay, just a small disclaimer. I just want to let you guys know these stats aren't forever. They are for either a short or a moderate duration. I do want to go ahead and throw that out there. But the attack power is 357. Critical hit chance increased all the way to 57. And we do have a damage bonus of 10%. All right, so for the spells, you can't have Heavenbinder without Spellbinder, so that is a given. We are going to be rocking with Life-Saving Strand. We are not going to be using any transformations in this video. And last but not least, on certain occasions, we are going to be rocking out with Rock Solid. All right, everybody, you guys know what time it is. This is the wait a minute now. This ain't the Gauntlet of Legends. Uh-oh. What do I have cooking in my brain? Well, I'll tell you what. I don't think it was fair to only have 2 gauntlets for this video. So guess what I decided to throw in? I am going to hell itself to face one of the most demon and most possessive bosses in the game, and that is Bishui Golden-Eyed Beast on the Great Sage difficulty, just for you guys. So that is going to be a challenge, and I'm going to be using this build. The only difference is I am going to be switching out the vessel for the fireproof mantle, and I am going to be using long bomb for the drinks. That's literally the only 2 changes that I made for this. So you guys are gonna be in for a real treat, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, because it's definitely a tormented challenge. It was really, really hard. I'm here for your all's entertainment. So let's go ahead and get this started. Great Sage, Bishui Golden-Eyed Beast, let's get it. All right, here we go against Bishui. This absolute abomination of a creation right here. All right, so the goal is we need at least 3 focus points, maybe 3.5. That way, whenever I pop my pill, we are guaranteed to get the Wukong stance. All right, hit him in the face with a light attack combo. Watch out for this. Okay, wait for him to raise his head. Oh, nope, he didn't do that. He's gonna play possum though. All right, let's get close. He's gonna do it again. All right, wait for him to raise his head. Now, okay, perfect dodge, cool. That's exactly what we want. Watch out for those. All right. Oh, watch out for that. Okay. He broke open the ice pillar, but personally, I don't care. We're gonna run towards him and then hit B or circle, depending on what controller you got. That way we can do perfect dodges. Okay. Oh, watch out for that. Yes, it can hit you all the way back there. He attacks one more time. Perfect. Now's our chance. All right, we got the Wukong stance. Now I gotta pick a good time to do it, which is right now. All right, nice little hit. Okay. Finish off light attack combo. I tried to do a see-through right there. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. Oh, watch out for that. If he gets you with that, you're done. All right, hit him with a light attack combo. Watch out for that. I want to do a charge attack, but now he's going to do this. Okay. Run towards him, hit B. That way you can get some perfect dodges in. All right. I should have did a charge attack right there. All right. Okay. Light attack combo. He's gonna hit us, that's fine. Oh, I tried to take a drink right there. I thought he was done. All right, 3 drinks, we're good. Oh, the hesitation got me, son of a... Ugh. Yep, that hesitation gets you almost every time, but it's okay. That's what Life-Saving Strand is for. Uh-oh. Okay. Captain Insano shows no mercy. All right, we almost got... I'm gonna let it loose. That was a pretty good little hit. I'm gonna charge up again. Hopefully I can hit him with a smash dance before he gets up. Cowabunga. Yep. Oh, watch out. Watch out. Little bit of see-through. Okay, he backed up because he's a coward. Watch out for that. I'm gonna take a drink. Because if he catches us with some BS, it's over. All right. Oh, yep, you didn't give me that time, now did you? Oh, watch out for that. Okay. Oh, man. Come on. Woohoo! Ah, try to do a see-through. Dodge. Drink. All right. One more. All right, that's it. We got it. Woo, boy. I tell you, fighting Bashui is not an easy task. Look at that, 3 minutes and 37 seconds. That's not bad at all, but let's go ahead and go over the stats. Now, we were hitting them with bombs, okay? I want to throw that out there, but this is on the Great Sage difficulty. This is like if you go to play him on New Game +6 or higher, maybe New Game +5, but look at what we did to this guy. Total damage dealt, 64,342. Highest damage dealt was 11,609. Critical damage dealt, 42,259. 65.7% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely insane. It just didn't look all that hot because we played him in the Great Sage mode. So his health meter is higher. His damage defense is higher. His damage reduction is a lot higher. But we did a really good job. And not to mention, I might have made a couple mistakes there. But it is what it is. So that goes to show how good that this build is. And we didn't even have Weaver's Needle because we kind of needed it to stay on stage 1. True, I could have went to stage 2 where he does nothing but frost damage. But honestly, whenever you have the Fireproof Mantle, there's really no reason to go through the whole canyon thing and what have you. So I honestly highly recommend you just staying here. But guys, we still have 2 other gauntlets to complete. I'm having a ball right now with this build. And if we can tackle Bashui on the Great Sage, there is nothing that the Heaven Binder can't accomplish. And guys, I will see you guys over at Brothers of Mei. Okay, we are back to our featured programming. Now that we got that Hellhound out of the way, or whatever that was, now it is time to get back to the Gauntlet of Legends, where I love to prove my builds against multiple opponents, not just one. That way it shows the true value of the build. And for this episode, we are going up against Brothers of Mei and Relic holders to finish this out. So let's go ahead and go over the lineup of Brothers of Mei and get started. We are going up against White-Clad Noble, Yellow Robe Squire, Green Cap Martialist, Venom Daoist, Pale Axe Stalwart, and Erlang the Sacred Divinity. All right, guys, I'm really excited to be getting this started. So let's go ahead and knock out Brothers of Mei. I will see you guys in there. All right, here we go against White-Clad Noble. Let's get it. All right. So he's going to throw a spear at us, and we're going to build up focus points by doing rock solid. We're going to roll forward. And perfect dodge that. More focus points. Why, thank you, kind sir. We're going to roll. We're going to hit him. All right. I got him locked into the corner right there. This is what we want. Okay. Sometimes he'll get stuck right there, but I'm just not getting that lucky with the RNG today. All right, nice little light attack combo right there. See, usually whenever you get him stuck right here, I think it has to be critical hits. He'll just sit there. But not this time. All right. Now for the... Ow. Are you kidding me? Well, we get to... Okay, I guess we're going to just do some new RNG today. But I'm going to finish it regardless. And bye-bye, White-Clad Noble. Now we're moving on to Yellow Robe Squire. He put up a fight at the end, so hats off to him. All right, now it's time for Yellow Robe Squire. And I'm going to show you guys a strat that's actually been working with me. So we're going to do this. Staff spin, rock solid to his claw. Hit him with some light attack combos. Dodge, dodge. Hit him again. Roll forward. Watch his horn. Okay. Now, everything seems to be working. Perfect. He falls down after that. And we should be able to get the Wukong stance. He should be bringing out that sword momentarily. All right, there it is. Spellbinder, take a drink. And then we're gonna go to the left, and then Cowabunga. And that's it. Pretty good strategy, huh? But we are moving on to Green Cat Martialist. All right, here we go against Green Cat Martialist, and he is prone for knocking us out of Spellbinder. So we're actually gonna get Little Buddy to help us out. All right. A little bit of rock solid right there. Dodge, dodge, okay. Dodge, dodge. All right, he should be going into his phase. Yep, there it is. We're gonna run straight for it. B or circle, depending on what controller you got. For some odd reason, running towards your opponents or objects actually activates perfect dodge easier for some reason. I don't know. Well, I missed it right there, but still. And that's not even gonna come our way. I'm not even worried about that. But he's going over here. Uh-oh. I gotta watch out for that. He's gonna try to hit us. And rock solid right there. Okay, dodge, dodge. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink and do Spellbinder, and he knocked us out of it. But we got all of our mana, so I'm not worried about it. So it is what it is. Dodge that. Well, that sucks. So it might be a little bit before we get Spellbinder, guys. There's that. But we are gonna have the Wukong stance. Oh wow, I hit him in midair. All right. So now, looks like we're just doing the Wukong stance without the binder, so it's just the Heaven stance, not the Heaven binder, unfortunately. But we're gonna take our time and we're gonna collect some focus points for the next fight because we're gonna need it. I didn't even get a. I didn't even get a. I'm sorry, I was tripping over my words. I didn't even get a see-through right there. It is what it is, but we're moving on to Venom Daoist. All right, so we got to be very careful against Venom Daoist, so what I'm going to do, rock solid. We're going to try to get all of our focus points like this. All right, I got to watch out. Okay. For some odd reason, I can never get that fourth one, and I don't know why. A little bit of rock solid right there. Okay, we still got rock solid and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink. Okay. I want to take another drink just for the simple fact that we get 2 refills and we don't really need a whole lot of Gourd usages anyways. Oh, cool, I got my Spellbinder back. Okay, so we got Spellbinder. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Oh, well, this ain't good. Dodge. All right, I'm gonna take a few drinks here. And we almost got Wukong stance. Okay. We almost got it, almost there, just a few hits. This ain't gonna do it. Oh, it did do it. Okay, I just need a good moment to use it. And I think now's as good as any. All right, he's done. All right, let's go ahead and take him out. Or try to. And that is it for Venom Daoist, and we are cutting it close. We got to make sure that we heal up against Pellax in the next round. All right, so I got to quickly take a drink here. There we go. Watch out. Rock solid right there. All right, staff spin. Uh-oh. Perfect dodge. All right. Let me go ahead and take a couple drinks here. We're gonna go ahead and unlock Spellbinder, that way he doesn't knock us out of it. All right. There's that. He got me. I'm not mad. Uh-oh. Okay. Dodge. Dodge. Dodge backwards. Dodge. Dodge. And forward. And he's got one more swing. There it is. Wukong stance. And that is it for Pellax. So we're going to have a pretty good amount of Gourd, and we're going to be ready to go for Erlang. All right, here we go against Erlang. So first up, let's go ahead and get Little Buddy. I'm going to go ahead and do Spellbinder. Dodge this. All right. Let's see if we can get some focus points. I believe if you get 3 focus points whenever you pop that pill, It should give us the Wukong stance. Okay, go for it. Oh, wow, he caught me on that. All right, let's go ahead and take a couple drinks. All right, this is hurting his shield a little bit. Oh, there we go. Finish light attack combo. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. That was a pretty good little attack. I tell you what. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pop the pill. All right, there we go. There we go. Pretty good little hit right there. All right. All right, watching out for that. I'm glad he missed us. Okay. Nice. Nice, we're doing good work against him right now. Okay. I just don't want to ruin it. All right, let's do the smash stance. Nice little attack right there. Okay. Now we're going to do the staff spin. I don't like being underneath him like that, though. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that. I held in the triangle button. Or Y button for me. And that's it. Down goes Erlang, the Sacred Divinity. It was a little sloppy, but hey, we still got the job done in 6 minutes and 54 seconds on Brothers of Mei. That is absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and go over the stats. Brothers of Mei, 6 minutes, 54 seconds. Total damage dealt, 143,198. Highest damage dealt, 11,105. Critical damage dealt, 95,779. 66.9% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely insane. And not to mention, we did really good there. I mean, honestly, I can't remember if we died or not. So much just happened through there. So maybe we did, maybe we didn't. But anyways, I'm really loving this build. It just has so much attack power. We pretty much deleted Erlang, which is even more insane. And not to mention, we learned some new tricks along the way. Now, defense is not there. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Defense definitely needs a whole lot of work, but hey, if you're worried about the defense, just replace Snake Sheriff with another spirit, and you should be good to go. Like maybe Father of Stones, even non-able, even though that non-able takes away some of your mana, which could particularly take away some of your attack power, you can easily use the Robust Antler in one of the soaks to increase your attack power to kind of replace it. So that's another option that you got. However, I digress. Guys, we still have one more challenge to go, and it is the biggest one. It is Relic Holders. I will see you guys over there. All right, guys, we have arrived to the final challenge of this video, and I'm excited to go out with a bang. We took out the devil beast known as Bishui, and we took out Brothers of Mei in a very good time. Now it's time to hit it on home with the Relic Holders as we defeat all the bosses in the game. So let's go over the lineup. First off, Black Bear Guai, Yellow Wind Sage, Yellow Brow, 100 Daoist Master, Yaksha King, and Erlang Shen, and you have to face him twice, so technically we have 7 bosses to go up against. All right, guys, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop to it. I will see you guys in there. All right, here we go against Black Bear Guai. Let's get it, guys. All right, I'm going to run up on him. Build up some focus points. All right, we got 1 focus point out of it. Oh, watch out. Okay, he very rarely starts off like that, but it does help out a lot. Oh, my goodness, it looks like his ankles are broken. All right, come on, Black Bear. Let's fight. Uh-oh. Swing and a miss by me. Okay, we almost got it. I can stay underneath him. All right, now he can hit me. All right, cool. Well, I can't see anything. I am stuck underneath his legs. Not a place where I want to be. All right. Oh, boy. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I hit Spellbinder. All right, here we go. That was a nice little hit. Okay. Oh, boy. Yep, I knew he was going to hit me. It's fine. Okay. So for the next round, we're just going to have to be extra careful with Yellow Wind. All right. Okay. Run towards him, hit B. All right, we got a resolute strike coming. There we go. Okay. And that's it for Black Bear Guai. Broke his ankles, and now we're moving on to Yellow Wind Sage. All right, here we go against Yellow Wind Sage, and we got to be a little bit careful. All right. Wah, 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 and wah. All right. I'm going to try to stay underneath his legs. All right. All right, there we go. But we do have to watch out for that fourth attack. Okay. He's going to jump. Cool. Exactly what I wanted. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, we got there. That's what I was waiting for. Spellbinder, take a drink. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this. All right, let it fly. That was a pretty good little attack, but man, it's not. Maybe because our health bars are a little bit different. Okay. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not seeing such a huge, like, damage output, but it is what it is. Okay. There we go. Dodge that. Dodge that. And here he comes. All right. We're going to finish off light attack combo. Jump and dodge immediately. Oh, nope. Never mind. Okay. All right. We're going to try to stay behind him. That's the trick. That way you don't get hit by that tornado. And that should be it. Yep, that's it for Yellow Wind Sage. Perfect. And we are ready to go for the next round. All right, here we go. All right, come on, little buddy. You can help me out. All right. Let's try to get all of our focus points. Okay, unfortunately, we're going to lose them because of this. But the good news is he stays down for a good amount of time for you to build up majority of it. You might even be able to get the full Wukong stance out of it. Let's see. And almost. All right, I gotta hurry up and get to him. Come on. Okay. All right, cool. Taking a drink. Spellbinder. And gotta dodge all this. And get into the Wukong stance. Nice. That was a really good hit. All right. For this, I'm gonna run. Well, I'm gonna charge up. Uh-oh. And, well, that didn't turn out as well because he can zoom all the way out there. It's kind of crazy how fast he can zoom, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Cowabunga. And there we go. Finally, something went to fruition. Now, 100-odd Daoist Master. All right, and 100-odd Daoist Master. Now, I'm not gonna lie, he's been kicking my butt as of recently, so we'll see what happens. And there we go. All right, there we go. I'll let him run away, because every time I run up on him, he grabs me. All right. Little bit of rock solid. Okay. Nice little light attack combo. Okay. I like what we got going on here. It's working. Okay, now he's going to his second phase. He should be going underground here in just a little bit. Yep, there it is. Now this is the part that I gotta be very, very careful. There we go. Nope. You're not grabbing me. All right, we're doing really good. And we got the Wukong stance. All right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go into Spellbinder. Now, I'm gonna wait just a minute to take a drink. All right, now. That way I can get the benefits. And we are gonna dodge these three things. 1, 2, love tap, and a hit. All right. Wukong stance. There we go. All right, he's gonna parry that. I'm gonna dodge that. Light attack combo. Wait for his chest to glow, and then you dodge, and that should be it. Look at that. Down goes 100-odd Daoist Master. And moving on to Yaksha. All right, here we go against Yaksha. And I have a cheese just for him. But first, we gotta dodge all that. Over the shoulder. Spin a Rooney. Over the shoulder. And one more spin a Rooney. All right, so first, I'm gonna go ahead and pop one of these. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Spellbinder. And now, we just gotta get that last focus point. Okay. All right. All right, he hit us. I'm gonna take a drink. All right. Oh. All right, so here's the cheese. First, I need to get into the Wukong stance. Let's go ahead and take a hit. All right. All you gotta do is just keep running. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn around. Run forward. Cowabunga. That's all you gotta do. Matter of fact, I probably could have finished him right there. But just to show that the cheese works. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwards. And cowabunga. That's all she wrote. And down goes Yaksha King, and we are ready for the main finale. All right, now it's time for this big buffoon. All right. Rock solid. Dodge, 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 hit, dodge. All right, we got our rock solid back. Oh no. Oh, this ain't good. Okay, well, Spellbinder's out of the question, so come on out, little buddy. Now, I can keep on hitting that, but I don't think I'm gonna get enough mana to do Spellbinder. And honestly, that kind of sucks that I missed that, because usually I don't. All right. There it is again. At least we're gonna get the Wukong stance. All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink. More rock solid. Oh no, I didn't mean to use that focus point. Well, I got it back anyways. All right. We're gonna dodge that. All right, now we are in the second phase, which is nice. Rock solid. Wukong step. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Okay. Watch that whip. Okay, I need to take a couple drinks here. Oh my gosh, that's not the Wukong stance. I did that again. That is the third time I did that. All right, rock solid. See, we get a little bit of mana back, but it's not enough. I could just let him kill me, because that would give me all my mana back. You know what? I might just let him. I'll wait until we get a little closer to the end, and then I'll just let him kill me. That way I get all of my mana back. Matter of fact, I'll wait until I get all my focus points, and then I'll let him kill me. All right, kill me. Come on. Kill me. I'm letting you. There we go. All right, now I'm going to get all of my mana back. I can go into Spellbinder, and then unlock the Wukong binder. Well, the Heaven binder, I should call it. All right, there we go. Taking a drink. How did you miss me just standing right there, my guy? Nice little hit right there. And my favorite move to end it. And that is it. All right, 9 minutes and 35 seconds. Not bad at all. All right, let's take a look at the damage here. Total damage dealt, 23,000. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's take a look at the damage here. Total damage dealt, 238,814. Highest damage dealt, 14,697, and I couldn't tell you whenever I landed that. I'm wanting to say I did that against Erlang, but I could be wrong. If you so happen to catch whenever I did that on the relic holders, please let me know down in the comment section. Critical damage dealt, 142,774. 59.8% of our damage was done by critical damage. And yes, we did use Life is Strand, but I wanted to get all my mana back. That way I could unlock the Heaven Binder, I like to call it. So there it is. That's actually a pretty good, respectable time. I just hate that it does take a little while to unlock the Wukong stance in order for you to do it. And I wish there was a pill that you could take that would restore mana. And no, there is one mana pill, but it only extends your mana. It doesn't like refill it all the way. And I know Jade Essence does it, but like I said, we were looking for attack power and we wanted to go all out on a glass build, which we did. We handled Bashui, we handled Brothers of Mei, and we just flawlessly handled Relic Holder. Well, not flawlessly, but you guys know what I mean. We deleted a lot of bosses, really. Now, defense is absolutely atrocious, so make sure you guys aren't hit very often, because if you do, you're going to have a bad time, unfortunately. Now, also, guys, I wanted to tell you guys something real quick. I got a comment. I'm not going to, like, call this comment out because, you know, it's their business, it's their life. If they want to comment underneath, they're more than welcome to, but let me tell you something. I hope this particular person, is doing very well, because they told me in the comment section that they are struggling and they're going through some life changes and some obstacles in their life. Let me tell you something. This community is here for you, brother. We all love you from the bottom of all of our hearts. You guys can see this comment. I just don't feel, you know, it's appropriate for me to bring their business to everybody, but I want to let everybody know in general, we're here for you. I'm here for you. And I always tell you guys from the end of my videos, I'd rather hear from you than never hear from you again. And thank you so much for updating me about your life situation. It really means a lot to me. And I love you from the bottom of my heart. And please keep going, keep striving, stay active, man. Keep going. Life is definitely worth fighting for. And I just wanted to let you know that from the bottom of my heart. And you know who you are. You just commented on my last video. That's the last hint that I'm going to say. But we're all here for you, brother. And also, I'm here for all you guys. I don't care if you're a viewer, a subscriber, a commenter, a donator, a troll, whatever you guys are. I love every single one of you guys for getting me to where I am today. I'm loving the criticism. I'm loving the ideas. I'm loving the motivation, most of all, to help me keep going with my own life and my own obstacles and everything. And I owe everything to you guys. But with all that said, guys, I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do for Roman Wolf Gaming. And please, be cool to everybody out there. You have no idea what people are going through in life. A little bit of love, kindness, and respect goes a long way. And not to mention, it's absolutely free. So why not give it? And guys, I'd rather hear from you than never hear from you again. So please reach out if you guys can. It would truly mean a lot to me. With all that said, I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's make the like go 150 today. Hopefully we can hit that. And guys, we are so close to getting to that 10,000 mark. We're even closer of hitting 6,000 subs. And it's all because of you guys. But with all that said, enough rambling. I'm sure that you guys want to get on with your day. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Let's go ahead and head over to the outro. Everybody be safe. Hey everybody, it's Roman Wolf, just catching you at the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more, as well as leave comments down below. And if you have no idea what you want to comment, just give yourself a shout out. You guys earned it. Also, don't forget to put in the comment section of how you guys felt about this build. With all that said, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.